I promise you, we will do a segment where the three of us play a little pucks.
With goalie sticks.
Chris Chelios, Brett Hull, I'm Adnan Burke. It is great to have you with us. First off, Ty looks great. Are you getting paid double, by the way? Because you did Mike and Mike this morning. So is this a double rate for you today?
I have to call my agent. I'm not sure.
I was going to say, we're putting you through the ringer tonight. 2-hour show. Moment of Truth has arrived. The World Cup of Hockey. It's like a special kickoff. As we take a look, first up, this is the groupings. In case you just joined us, you want to know what it's all about. It's USA, Canada, Czech Republic, and Europe in Group A. Group B is Finland, North America, Russia, and Sweden. The top two in each grouping will then face each other, so 1 versus 2, and then they go into the semifinals and then the final. So there it is. The top two finishers in each group advance to the semis. The best of 3 final, September 27th to October 1st, and then all games are played under the NHL rules. The shootouts only in group play, and it's all taking place in Toronto, Ontario, where Steve Levy, Barry Melrose, and the rest of the crew will be. First off, Chris, when you and Brett were playing back in 1996, they didn't have a kickoff party like this, right?
No, maybe a cocktail party with like 20 sponsors at a Happy Ranch somewhere.
We just made one.
Yeah,
Right. One of those places where they say no commitment. Just
exactly. Yeah,
have a couple of drinks and
100 sponsors. Don't worry about it.
But as far as the enthusiasm, it is a good idea, the idea that you're having this big party to celebrate, really get going.
Well, it's fantastic. It's in the mecca of hockey in Canada, in Toronto. Got some great bands. The people are excited for the tournament. I think it's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, it's gotten off to a great start in the games. Anyway, you know, with Canada and the U.S. going at it head-to-head, back-to-back, it's just got the ball rolling, and there's been some great hockey.
Exhibition hockey has been excellent, and the games will actually begin tomorrow, so a doubleheader we'll have for you on ESPN Networks. We'll come back in a little bit, but how about the Sam Roberts Band, Montreal's own? Take it away.
Sam Roberts Band.
Welcome, Toronto, to the World Cup of Hockey 2016. In the birthplace of hockey right here in Canada. Let's make some noise, people. A getaway car full of bullet holes. Didn't stop looking till the Baltimore. Didn't die young, but they didn't grow old as well. The necromancer and the southern belle sitting outside the gates of hell, looking at their lips 'cause the ashes fell again. And they were singing, if you want it, well, you're gonna have to take it from me. If you want it, well, it's out for sale. I'm never gonna give it for free. If you want it, well, you're gonna have to give me something. If you want it, well, I need to know what's in it for me. Some of them fade, some get lost in the masquerade. Looking for some, but you found the shade again. The cosmic dancer, the Marquis de Sade. You're holding on to the lightning rod. Looking for kicks, but the plan was flawed again. And again we were singing, if you want it, well, you're gonna have to take it from me. If you want it, well, it's out for sale. I'm never gonna give it for free. If you want it, well, you're gonna have to take it something. If you want it, well, I need to know what's in it for me. I remember love and the size of love. Push comes to shove, you go for cover. You find a sense again, you hear bits again. Now you can't pretend to be a lover. In the afterlife, on the other side, you find peace of mind on the cover. You're the rock and rolls, you're the velvet toe. You're the one that pulls me like a rubber. Outside the law, I'm waiting for the ice to thaw. Just listen for the crow to call. Yeah. And again we were singing, if you want it, well, you're gonna have to take it from me. If you want it, well, it's out for sale. I'm never gonna give it for free. If you want it, well, you're gonna have to give me something. If you want it, well, I need to know what's in it for me. If you want it, well, you're gonna have to take it something. If you want it, well, it's out for sale. I'm never gonna give it for free. If you want it, well, you're gonna have to give me something. If you want it, well, I need to know what's in it for me. What's in it for me?
Hi, everybody. Hi there, hockey fans. It's been a long, lonely summer. But my friends, this is our time. Now, my name's Jay Baruchel, and it's an honor to be here. For anyone devoted to the game of hockey, this is it. The Apex, best of the best, 8 teams, 15 countries, and the finest players in the world. My 12-year-old self can't even handle this. My 12-year-old self, in fact, is freaking out, just shrieking and crying, and my current 34-year-old self is about 3 minutes behind. Because for the next 2 weeks, you're going to witness world-class hockey, and that is worth celebrating. So tonight is for you, fans of the ice. It is, it's for you. We've got legendary special guests. We've got pop sensation Dea. We've got the Killers here. Have you heard of them? Have you heard of that band, the Killers? And of course, we've got the Gods on skates. Ladies and gentlemen, your first guest is our number 1 in the 6. Please welcome Mayor John Tory.
Thanks, Jay. Thanks, Jay. I'm delighted to be here to welcome all of you as fans to Toronto, or as I like to call it, the center of the hockey universe. Absolutely. We've got the Hockey Hall of Fame. We've got the year's top draft pick in Austin Matthews, and we've got, I think, about maybe 98% of Don Cherry's jackets. Absolutely. Tomorrow you'll all be watching the World Cup of Hockey either at the Air Canada Centre or on television. And while we're here together, we'd like to bring you something remarkable. In fact, 2 things, as a matter of fact. Now, you'll know that these teams are playing for the pride of their nations. They're playing for the glory. They're playing for you. But they're also playing for this, the World Cup of Hockey trophy. And tonight, right here, we're unveiling the new international redesigned trophy. Every detail has been considered, right down to the way the trophy is being presented on stage tonight. And so we figured, who better to bring this triumphant trophy and a triumphant entry but a hockey legend, the hockey legend. Please help me in welcoming the great Paul Henderson. Let's hear it for Paul Henderson, the hero of the 72 Canada-Soviet Series. The man who made it happen for us in 1972. And here comes the World Cup of Hockey. 32 pounds of trophy, made of towering acrylic and stainless steel. It was designed by a world-famous Toronto native, a Toronto architect, and a very committed hockey fan by the name of Frank Gehry. And his team used the most innovative building and design techniques, and here is the result. This trophy looks to the future while it nods to the past, and we're delighted to have it here in Toronto tonight. And make no mistake, you all know we intend to keep it in this city and in this country after this tournament is over. So Toronto, once again, put your hands together for the trophy and put your hands together for the great Paul Henderson, the World Cup of Hockey. Thank you.
Paul Henderson. Paul Henderson, ladies and gentlemen. When I grow up, I want to be that guy. Or maybe Barry Melrose. Coming up, we launched the Parade of Nations. All 184 players are here. First up, Team USA. It's the Pepsi World Cup of Hockey premiere party. We'll be right back.
Now that FedEx has helped us simplify our e-commerce, we can focus on bigger issues, like our passive-aggressive environment.
We're not passive-aggressive.
Hey. There are no bad suggestions here, no matter how lame they are.
Well said, Anne. I've always admired how you just say what's in your head without thinking. Very brave.
Good point, Ted. You're living proof that looks aren't everything.
Thank you.
Welcome.
So, FedEx helps simplify our e-commerce business, and this is not a passive-aggressive environment.
I just want to say you guys are doing a great job.
What's that supposed to mean?
FedEx, helping small business simplify e-commerce.
90% of spy work is distraction.
But what the hell do you expect?
I did the thing, wow!
Oh, my God.
On Central Intelligence, unrated.
I like where you're going with this.
Introducing Cheetos Chicken Fries. Chicken on the inside, dangerously cheesy on the outside. Only at Burger King.
Double fleeced, double stitched, so you can take the long road home. For $40, you won't come up short. Cabela's legendary chamois shirt. Great price, lifetime guarantee. Only at Cabela's.
Is that iced tea?
Nope, it's lemonade.
Is that iced tea?
Lemonade.
Iced tea?
What's with these people, man? Lemonade. Read the sign. Lemonade. Read it.
Okay.
Delicious.
Iced tea at a lemonade stand? Surprising. What's not surprising? How much money Marin saved by switching to Geico.
It's lemonade, man.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
We're downtown to see if guys can tell the difference between a Joseph A. Bank suit and more expensive designer brands. Which one is the Armani suit? The polka dotted tie.
Please reveal.
Oh my goodness. Do they all say Joseph A. Bank? Very impressive. Joseph A. Bank, the new tradition since 1905.
No.
PlayStation.
Yeah. What's a designated survivor? It started during the Cold War. One cabinet member is taken to a secret location during the State of the Union. It's a practice that ensures our country's government will continue in case of a devastating attack. It's never been executed. Until now.
Eagle is gone. Sir, you are now the President of the United States.
Designated Survivor. Series premiere Wednesday, 10/9 Central on ABC.
Welcome back. Welcome back. The best hockey players in the world are here in Toronto, and you're about to meet them all. Well, -1 because I've yet to be drafted. But I'm confident this will be resolved tonight because I've put in a word with the biggest names in hockey broadcasting. They're the Titans of color commentary, and they'll be with you all night. Ladies and gentlemen, Ron MacLean and Barry Melrose are here. They'll be out in a moment. But first, they won the inaugural World Cup of Hockey back in 1996. They've been Olympic finalists, World Championship medalists, and they've got some of the best netminders in the game. Please welcome our neighbors to the south, Team USA!
The forwards, Justin Ablocator, David Backus, Brandon Dubinsky, Patrick Kane, Ryan Kessler, TJ Oshie, Max Pacioretty, Kyle Palmieri, Zach Parise, Joe Pavelski, Derek Stepan, James Van Riemsdyk, Blake Wheeler, Dustin Byfuglien, John Carlson, Eric Johnson, Jack Johnson, Ryan McDonough, Matt Niskanen, Ryan Suter, and in goal, Ben Bishop, Jonathan Quick, and Corey Schneider.
Look no further than in goal for this team's strength. 3 of the NHL's best man the nets for Team USA. Ben Bishop.
Duchesne walks it, takes it back across. Oh, what a stop by Bishop.
Jonathan Quick.
Quick save and a beauty for sure.
And Corey Schneider make a formidable trio. The talent on offense is also impressive.
Patrick Kane sprinting from center ice end.
Patrick Kane from Buffalo has won 3 Stanley Cups and last year won the Hart.
As deserving a captain as you're going to get on this hockey team.
Joe Pavelski from Wisconsin had a stellar season for the San Jose Sharks, leading them to last year's Cup final. High-tempo play and puck pressure will be their calling card. The USA made the Olympic final in 2010 and hope to return to the final here in Toronto this year.
Well, Patrick, we're standing here. Did you see what they did to you? They brought Paul Henderson out. That's like bringing God out in Toronto. Him coming out here to put the whammy on the American team. One thing I want to ask you, you play against your teammates a lot in the Olympics. After you play against Taves or after you play against Jarmos or somebody like that, the next morning, do you sit there and say they're even better than I thought they were, even better than I knew they were?
I'm not going to give them too much credit. They play for the Canadian team, so... but it's fun to match up against those guys. It's
they don't love you here like they do south of the border.
You guys like Team USA, right?
Well, thanks very much. It's going to be an awesome tournament, and you guys are certainly one of the favorites. Ronnie.
Hey, Barry, Zach Parise is to my right, and Joe Pavelski, captain of Team USA. Brian Burke calls him the Swiss Army knife. And I was telling Joe, he was great in the playoffs last year, right? San Jose. But in 2010, Vancouver Olympics, Canada's leading with a minute to go. Joe, who is that Swiss Army knife, wins the draw, keeps the puck in, wins a battle down low, feathers it to Patrick Kane, to Zach Parise, and 2 million heart attacks happened in Canada. And I thought, Joe, that has to be, in a Team USA sweater, one of the greatest moments of your career, is it?
Yeah, for sure. Vancouver 2010, it was awesome. The energy that was in that city. Especially that game, it was tremendous to be out there that last minute and to get that goal and send it to overtime. It was pretty special. It was a great play by all the guys out there. Zach banging in the rebound, and there was a lot of energy there. We thought we had it, and we were really close.
Yeah, you almost won it in OT too. It was a great game, and there are going to be great games in Canada. Nice to have you back. Alex Ovechkin's the only guy in the last 3 years with more goals than the captain of the Americans, Joe Pavelski. And now, the highest octane players from 8 countries on the continent. A team of international all-stars. Ladies and gentlemen, Team Europe. The forwards, Pierre-Edouard Bellemare, Mikhail Bodker, Leon Draisaitl, Marian Gaborik, Jannik Hansen, Marian Hossa, Anze Kopitar, Nino Niederreiter, Franz Nielsen, Tobias Reeder, Tomas Tatar, Thomas Vanek, Max Zuccarello. On defense, Zdeno Chara, Christian Ehrhoff, Roman Josi, Lucas Fiza, Dennis Seidenberg, Andre Sekera, Mark Streit, and in goal, Thomas Greiss, Philip Grubauer, and Yaroslav Halak.
Representing 8 European countries, Team Europe is an unknown factor, newly assembled for this tournament. Leadership abounds for Team Europe, and they are not new to winning.
Moving in, Kopitar scores! What a move by Anze Kopitar!
Slovenia's Anze Kopitar brings 2 Stanley Cups and a Selke Trophy to the World Cup.
Put up the hole for right foot, looking to score! Marian Hossa!
Slovakia's Marian Hossa lends his 3 Stanley Cups and nearly 500 NHL goals to the team. Zdeno Chara of Slovakia has a Stanley Cup lift and solidifies a back line for the European team. Team Europe may speak many languages off the ice, but on the ice, they know how to win.
Okay. Gonna have to be a little careful here. Marian Hossa is right behind me, may give it to me, but captain of Team Europe, Anze Kopitar. Anze, 2014 Sochi Olympics, Slovenia. Little Slovenia makes the Olympic Games. It was a great Olympics for your country, 8 medals, but you scored the 3rd goal, prettiest goal you'll ever see, against the Slovaks to get, don't you agree it was the prettiest goal?
I wouldn't say the prettiest, but it was somewhat nice.
It was big, I'll tell you that. And that's, I guess, my point. To represent Slovenia, to play in an international tournament like the Olympics or the World Cup, what it means to you?
Oh, it's a great honor. I mean, we represent each and every one. We represent our countries. You know, it's just in the bigger picture. And for once, it's nice to have Z chasing me around all over the ice.
It is cool. 21 countries played in the NHL last year. We got 15 because of the new format. And Big Z, let's look up, way up. Barry.
Ronnie, quit taking my lines. Come on. Ronnie, I used to be a big player when I played, and standing next to Z, it's just embarrassing how small you are. Z, number one, everyone wants to know, what's the language used in this dressing room? You've got so many different teams. What is used? Is it Slovakian? Is it English? What's the predominant language?
It's English.
Everyone's using English language?
Yeah, English for sure.
Z, what happened with your team? You started poorly, you were struggling at the start of the game, or start of the series, lost 2 games. All of a sudden you come back, play a great game against Sweden, win the game, and now you must be feeling pretty good about yourselves.
Well, that's for sure. We played much better game, our last game against Sweden, but the beginning was kind of tough. We have most of our guys playing pre-Olympic qualifications, and plus with the travel and you know, having only 1 practice together, it was kind of challenging. We faced some adversity, but we keep improving from game to game, and obviously we would like to following up on game we had against Sweden. So it's gonna be a big task tomorrow against USA.
Well, if it's a big task, you're the guy to do it, man. No problem there.
Coming up next, get ready to rock, Toronto. Team Canada is in the wings. It's the 2016 Pepsi World Cup of Hockey Premier Party. We'll be right back.
Our September weekend sale is here. Save up to 60% on almost everything in the store. With Executive and Joseph sport coats just $159, and all 1905 jeans are just $49. Only at Joseph A. Bank.
Whopper.
Whopper.
Fries.
Fries.
Soda.
Soda.
$10. Someone's gonna get fired.
Fired and Flame Grilled. Get 2 100% beef Whopper sandwiches, 2 fries, and 2 drinks now for just $10. It's the 2 for $10 Whopper meal, only at Burger King.
Everyone has an origin story. The place you're born that stays in your blood. Until the day comes when you're called somewhere new. Their people become your people. Their hopes, your responsibility. Until finally, they consider you a native son. And that's when you realize a person can be from 2 places at once.
Hockey's back on ESPN.
Big stop by Quick. Quick with another stop. Quick, big test down in front. Down low. Scores! Kane!
Patrick Kane leads the Stars and Stripes against Big Z's Zdeno Chara and the Europeans. It's the World Cup of Hockey. Team USA battles Team Europe. Tomorrow at 3:30 on ESPN2. Also streaming live on the ESPN app and watch ESPN.
We're back. It's the Pepsi World Cup of Hockey Premier Party. Having a good time. Yes, we are having a great time. And you know, Barry, I think a lot of the teams thought a good time would be to play the Czechs, that maybe with all their injuries, be a cakewalk. And what does it remind you of?
Well, the first 2 games against Russia, that could have really, killed them. They could lose their confidence, really look like a beaten team, but they played really well, won one of those games, and the work ethic. That's what I'm so impressed with the Czechs. Not normally known as a team that outworks the opponents, usually worries about skill and scoring beautiful goals, but right now they're getting down and dirty, sticking their nose in, blocking shots, winning physical battles, and when you're working as hard as they are and you're getting good goaltending, that's a scary team in a short tournament like this.
Sorry, Barry. Last 20 World Championships, Canada's won 6. Next is the Czechs with 5, so they are sneaky good. Let's meet the Czech Republic.
The forwards, Michael Bierner, Roman Cervenka, Radek Faksa, Michael Froley, Martin Hansel, Alish Hemsky, Dmitry Yaskin, Milan Mahalik, Andrei Palak, David Pasternak, Tomas Plakanec, Vladimir Sobotka, Jacob Voracek. On defense, Michael Jordan, Michael Kempny, Thomas Kundratek, Zibanic Mahalik, Jakub Nadnikov, Roman Polak, Andre Schuster. And in goal, Peter Mrazek, Michael Neuber, and Andrei Pavlik.
The Czech Republic saw Olympic gold in '98, and this veteran-laden team looks to recapture its former glory. While injuries have depleted some of the team's depth, they still have fearsome front lines. Names like Alesh Hemsky, Michael Froley,
Shoots, he scores!
and Milan Mahalik
Shoots, scores!
lend their experienced play into international competition.
Voracek walks in front and scores!
Jakub Voracek from Kladno
Jake Voracek with the overtime winner.
has the ability to open up scoring opportunities for the offense. Captain Thomas Plakanec is one of the best two-way players in the game.
Thomas Plakanec scores!
The Czech Republic may seem like underdogs, but they cherish the role of spoilers.
Well, Ronnie, I'm here with Milan Mahalik, a Toronto Maple Leaf now. What do you think of this city? You and your wife, you had a chance to look around last year. Have you fallen in love with it yet? Most people do.
Well, for sure we did. It's one of the best hockey cities in the world, and we love it. And I hope everyone's gonna have lots of fun.
One of the things we were talking about before the game is how well you guys are playing right now. Maybe a little bit of a team that people thought weren't going to be as good as you are. You're doing it with hard work. What's turned this around? Why the work ethic? Why the great play out of the Czech team early in this tournament?
Well, I think we got some confidence. We won 2 games now, and we feel better about our game, and we're gonna work hard and hopefully get some good results.
Who has to be great for this team to have an upset and win?
I think everybody. We have to play a team game like we did and work hard, and I think we have a chance.
Okay, Ronnie, down to you, man.
Hey, Barry, just Milan talking about the crowd here in Toronto and lots of visitors from around the world for the tournament, of course. Jacob Voracek, you had the chance to come and play junior for the Halifax Mooseheads, so you know what the game means to Canada. I'd just love to hear that first.
Oh, obviously it was amazing years, back in the day, and I always enjoy to play in Canada, and we know everybody's very passionate about it. So only good memories, and hopefully we'll make a run.
You're an Olympian, and you're also a world champion. In 2010, Jacob helped the Czechs to win the championship. And what is it like to hear your anthem as a player?
Oh, nothing's better, especially on Olympics, World Championships. So hopefully we're gonna hear that a couple times here in Toronto.
You're playing really well. Keep it up. Jacob Voracek.
Next up, the winners of the 2004 World Cup and the reigning Olympic gold medalists. They're your hometown hockey heroes. Put your hands together for Team Canada. The forwards, Patrice Bergeron, Logan Couture, Sidney Crosby, Matt Duchene, Ryan Getzlaff, Claude Giroux, Brad Marchand, Ryan O'Reilly, Corey Perry, Steven Stamkos, John Tavares, Joe Thornton, Jonathan Toews. On defense, Jay Bouwmeester, Brent Burns, Drew Doughty, Jake Muzzin, Alex Pietrangelo, Mark-Edward Vlasic, and Shea Weber. And in goal, Corey Crawford, Braden Holtby, and Carey Price.
Home is where the heart is, as well as championships. Team Canada boasts 3 gold medals in the past 4 Olympics and a 2004 World Cup of Hockey title.
Canada wins the World Cup of Hockey.
2 of the best all-around players in the game, Patrice Bergeron and Jonathan Toews, team up to keep the opposition's scoring lines in check. Nova Scotia's Sidney Crosby has 2 Olympic gold medals, 2 Stanley Cups, and is looking for more.
Strawman, Stamkos scores!
After missing the 2014 Olympics, Ontario's own Steven Stamkos looks to make an impression in his own backyard. Team Canada features depth that is incomparable to any team in the field. The pressure of the world and the pressure of a home nation rests on their shoulders.
Has anybody noticed that Sidney Crosby, the Stanley Cup champion captains, looked pretty good in games 1 and 3 of the pre-tournament? Congratulations, Sidney, on a wonderful summer. To bring that cup home to Cole Harbour was just incredible for all of us to watch. And I'd like to start there with O Canada. As a hockey player, you've heard it a few times. Can you describe what it's like when you get to have the national anthem play, you're the champion?
Yeah, it's a proud moment. I think growing up, you see other teams experience that. First time for me was World Juniors in North Dakota. So it's a proud moment, and we all enjoy it.
Well, Patrice and Corey Perry were on the line there in Dakota when you were so fantastic, and now it's Brad Marchand. Patrice, I was trying to think of a name for the line. The Nova Scotia Bees, maybe. 2 Boston Bruins, and obviously the Haligonian and Cole Harbour. Just that connection that you have with your teammates, your line mates.
Yeah, we've had some chemistry with Bergie. We've played together for a long time. I think with him and Marshy playing together in Boston, it makes transition a little easier too. So try to go out there and work hard and create some chances, and have had some chemistry here early.
And Sidney, the same with Mike Babcock. It's fascinating to watch. Same with Johnny Toews, I noticed the other day. But you and him at Vancouver, he came to you and said, what should we do? And you said, well, how about Eric Stahl and Jarome Iginla? The rest is history. The other night, after a period, you walked down the tunnel. It seems like you and he are really clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, he just tells me what to do. That's basically what it comes down to. But, I think, when you come to a team like this, you're willing to do anything it takes to win. And, I think he sends a clear message right away, and all of us are just trying to buy in.
Well, if you don't know, when he was named the captain last time at the Olympics, the first thing Sidney Crosby said to Team Canada was, have you talked to Jonathan Toews? Because he really cared about the other great leader on the team, who was with Barry Melrose. Thanks, Sid.
Yeah, Ronnie, I got a pretty good end of the line here. There's pretty good hockey players down at this end also. Jonathan Toews, Sidney Crosby talked about him being captain, you're being one of the other leaders in this team. Why a Canadian player comes into the lineup and right away does something? Corey Perry's not on the team. He gets picked because of injuries. Bang, he scores a goal, is a big factor. Bouwmeester comes into the lineup, scores a big goal, had a great defensive game. Why is a Canadian player, a minute they're brought into a lineup like yours, why do they just elevate their play and become so important to the lineup?
Well, Barry, take a look. The guys that are up on stage here, I mean, we got guys that can really make it happen on the ice. So, it doesn't matter who has the puck, something's going to happen out there. So, for me, it's just trying to fit in and be a part of that too. So, it's exciting to be out there and be a part of this team.
Back to you, Ron.
Barry, on that topic, Logan Couture is with me here. He tore up the area around New Liskeard, Ontario. A fantastic career, then with the Ottawa 67s. And seeing you blocking shots there the other day, Logan, that's that sacrifice Jonathan Toews is talking about. They made Toews the checking line with Nash and Mike Richards in Vancouver. Taking on these roles, it must be just such a joy to do it in a Canadian sweater.
Yeah, it's an honor to play for your country. Basically, whatever role Mike tells us to do. I think everyone's going to go out and try and do it.
Check your ego at the door. You do it every time. Logan Couture.
After the break, the Parade of Nations continues, plus a musical performance from pop sensation Dea.
McCaffrey, a lightning bolt. Dances free. McCaffrey, touchdown. He's a magic man, folks.
USC, Stanford, tomorrow at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific on ABC, and streaming live on the ESPN app and watch ESPN.
Whopper.
Whopper.
Fries.
Fries.
Soda.
Soda.
$10. Someone's gonna get fired.
Fired and Flame Grilled. Get 2 100% beef Whopper sandwiches, 2 fries, and 2 drinks now for just $10. It's the 2 for $10 Whopper meal, only at Burger King.
Unpack it so you don't have to pack it in. For $90, save the hunt, spare your wallet. Cabela's Space Rain Jacket. Great price, lifetime guarantee. Only at Cabela's.
There are a few who move toward the sounds of chaos. Forged in the crucible of training, they are the first to move toward the sounds of tyranny, injustice, and despair. They are the few, the proud, the Marines.
Our September weekend sale is here. Save up to 60% on almost everything in the store. With Executive and Joseph sport coats just $159, and all 1905 jeans are just $49. Only at Joseph A. Bank.
Can I get anyone a beer?
Think of the Red's Apple Ale.
Red's Apple Ale, also for a limited time in ginger apple.
With my moderate to severe Crohn's disease, I was always searching for ways to manage my symptoms. I thought I had it covered. Then I realized managing was all I was doing. When I finally told my doctor, he said Humira was for people like me, who've tried other medications but still experience the symptoms of moderate to severe Crohn's disease. In clinical studies, the majority of patients on Humira saw significant symptom relief, and many achieved remission.
Humira can lower your ability to fight infections, including tuberculosis. Serious, sometimes fatal infections and cancers, including lymphoma, have happened, as have blood, liver, and nervous system problems, serious allergic reactions, and new or worsening heart failure. Before treatment, get tested for TB. Tell your doctor if you've been to areas where certain fungal infections are common, and if you've had TB, hepatitis B, are prone to infections, or have flu-like symptoms or sores. Don't start Humira if you have an infection.
If you're still just managing your symptoms, ask your gastroenterologist about Humira. With Humira, remission is possible.
The World Cup of Hockey preview is brought to you by new Cheetos Chicken Fries. Chicken on the inside, dangerously cheesy on the outside. Only at BK.
We're kicking off the World Cup of Hockey officially tomorrow. It's USA taking on Europe, 3:30 Eastern on ESPN2, and also the Czech Republic facing Canada. That game will be at 7 o'clock Eastern on ESPN News. The World Cup of Hockey, it's a 2-week sprint to the finish line, and it all begins tomorrow on ESPN Networks, also available on the Watch ESPN app. One of the guys going to be key for Team USA, especially if they have a strong showing at this tournament, will be Ryan Kessler. You'll hear Chris and Brett talk about his exploits a little bit later on, but clearly he's a guy that can score, that can offer some sandpaper and some grit as well. Here he goes between the Zambonis. A little help from Linda Cohn as well.
Hi, thanks for joining us between actually the World Cup edition of Between Two Zams, and I'm joined by a great group of guys. A lot of guys that have a lot better personality than Corey Perry. That's not hard to do though. So, my first guest is Dustin Byfuglien of the Winnipeg Jets. And in case you didn't get that, it's Byfuglien. That's how you say it, right?
Something like that, but Byfuglien's good.
Byfuglien's good too. Byfuglien. We'll go with Byfuglien. Derek Stepan, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Probably don't remember them from the Sochi Olympics. But you know what? I brought you a gift, actually.
Did you really? Look at that.
Just for you.
I was running low because I've been doubling the
low,
doses because I want to look good for your show.
Yeah, thank you.
Are you sponsored by them? Maybe you could get them in touch with me?
Why would I be sponsored?
Well, I mean, obviously you were thinning at one point. I can tell. I know these things.
You know this is my show, right?
Oh, this is your show.
Yeah.
Leave that right there.
I make the jokes. I thought you said we were getting Jack Johnson.
Isn't that Jack Johnson?
No, like the real Jack Johnson.
I thought
you know, like the singer?
The singer Jack Johnson?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, no one told you, Kes? No, it's the hockey player. It's the guy you should know.
You want to at least play this for me? I brought this.
You know what? I really wish I could play this for you, but
just give it a try.
I know how it's supposed to look here. That's about all I got for you.
Now we're going to play a little game called Are You Smarter Than a Pee Wee Hockey Player? How many justices serve on the Supreme Court?
Just going to click this thing.
Ooh. When was the Declaration of Independence signed?
I'll go 1899. As close as I can.
Just turn it.
Right
I
away.
didn't expect that. How many stripes are displayed on the American flag?
13.
Who was Franklin Pierce?
President of the United States.
How many
Do you have a
US
list of these
senators
questions?
are there? Yeah.
How many U.S. senators are there?
Yeah.
100.
Like, congrats, you win. Like, sweet. You're awesome. You ruined my show. You're smarter than a Pee Wee hockey player, so congrats. There's not a lot of guys on our team that are, so.
Are we still filming?
I don't know if we are or not. It's kind of awkward right now when you say.
Well, there's a lot of dead air between us right
Yeah.
now.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, sweet.
Okay.
Okay.
See you guys.
See ya. Bye.
Some yucks there, Brian Kessler. Chris, what do you think? You're the reviewer here. What'd you think?
Well, it got so bad that it was good, and either Kessler has no sense of humor or a dry sense of humor. I don't know. What do you think, Holly?
Well, we realized that there's some stupid hockey players, that's for sure. I mean, are you kidding?
Yeah, not the most hardest hitting questions.
No.
Brett had them all right away. 9 Supreme Court justices. Speaking of humor, we're going to get back to that kickoff shortly, but I want to know, and not that I'm a fashionista here, but Brett, what do you make of Barry Melrose's get-up tonight?
I don't know. He wears the longest coats.
Right.
And his shirt's just as long as his coat.
I can't figure it out. I don't know what he's trying
We're trying to represent here, and he kind of looks like a schlub.
And I don't know his wife. I've met her like
Cindy, a
briefly.
beautiful woman.
I hope she's not dressing him.
Yeah.
No, I hear you. It is a long jacket. Maybe you tuck in the shirt.
I mean,
try something different.
Come on. But look at Chris and I here. We're all dressed up, and he's up there making us look bad.
But this is the beauty. You're always going to have fun. You always have to rib your teammates, and you guys know that. Back in '96, what was the locker room like back then, Chris? Take me back there.
Nothing but fun. I mean, when
It's
it was
a
time to
comedy
be
show.
serious, but up to the morning or the pre-skates and going on for the warm-ups for the games, nothing but laughs. You can't even look at Tkachuk and keep a straight face.
Billy Guerin,
Dougie
Dougie Waite, two of the funniest humans on the planet.
Right.
And then they start getting Mike Modano laughing, and then it's over because he cannot stop, and it's just contagious. It was nonstop belly laughs.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing, I don't know if I should say it or not.
No, say it, come on.
Well, it sticks out in my mind if Holly remembers this. After a game, everybody's showering, and all of a sudden, Tkachuk, Waite, and Guerin are naked, hugging our translator guy and jumping up and down after a win. The guy freaked out, but that sums it up right there. Like,
there was something like that happening all the time.
Wish we could get some video of that, maybe.
No, there was no cameras back then. We're lucky.
All right, here's who USA is going to be facing, at least in this World Cup of hockey. Europe, as I mentioned, taking place tomorrow at 3:30 Eastern, ESPN2. Big game against Canada. All looking forward to that 8 o'clock Eastern. That'll be on ESPN. And then Thursday against the Czech Republic. As you heard Ron McLean and Barry Melrose both saying, hard-working team, maybe underrated in some respects. That game Thursday at 8 o'clock Eastern. All these games, by the way, on ESPN or ESPN2. So far, we've heard USA, Europe, Czech, Canada. When we come back on the way, we'll hear Team North America introduce that great crowd of the Distillery District in Toronto, Ontario.
Boy, we're shipping a ton of these goofy glasses.
Yeah, well, we gotta hand it to FedEx. They've helped make our e-commerce so easy, and now we're getting all kinds of new customers.
I know. Can you believe we're getting orders from Canada, Ireland?
This one is going to New Zealand.
New Zealand? False alarm.
Hey, you guys are gonna scare away the deer. Idiots.
Providing global access for small business. FedEx.
90% of spy work is distraction.
Oh, what the hell do you expect? I did the thing, pal! Oh, my God.
On Central Intelligence, unrated.
I like where you're going with this.
Introducing Cheetos Chicken Fries. Chicken on the inside, dangerously cheesy on the outside. Only at Burger King.
Our September weekend sale is here. Save up to 60% on almost everything in the store. With Executive and Joseph sport coats just $159, and all 1905 jeans are just $49. Only at Joseph A. Bank.
Remain in your home to hear an exciting bundle offer. All contracts are binding. You must comply.
We got a runner.
Hey! Follow me!
Better TV starts now.
PlayStation.
Let's go.
Oh, dang.
Back on the Pepsi World Cup of Hockey premiere party and another tower of the game, Russia. You know, it is 7,500 kilometers east of here, Moscow. But sometimes, Barry, you don't measure distance in miles or kilometers, you measure it in years. And the two great years for our game are 1972, Paul Henderson, of course, and 1987. Those two episodes made the game. And it's always with love that we welcome the Russians, sorta. How about this edition?
I think the purely most talented group of forwards in the tournament. I think when you got Alex Ovechkin on the second power play unit, they have we go into overtime, best of 3-on-3. He's not even on the ice first 3 times. How can you be that good that he doesn't see the ice in that situation? Immensely talented group. A lot of guys can put the puck in the net. If they get great goaltending, which they've been getting with that crew, they can beat anybody. So they're a very scary team to play.
Would you please welcome them? Here's Russia.
The forwards, Artem Anisimov, Evgeny Dadnov, Pavel Datsyuk, Nikita Kucherov, Nikolai Kulemin, Evgeny Kuznetsov, Evgeny Malkin, Vladislav Nemesnikov, Alex Ovechkin, Artemi Panarin, Vadim Shapashov, Vladimir Tarasenko, Ivan Telegan. On defense, Alexei Emelin, Dmitry Kulikov, Alexei Marchenko, Andrei Markov, Nikita Nesterov, Dmitry Orlov, and Nikita Zaitsev. And in goal, Sergei Bobrovsky, Semyon Varlamov, and Andrei Vasilevsky.
The back of the net will be a busy place when the Russian team takes the ice. There may not be enough pucks to go around for the firepower that Team Russia possesses.
Wicked wrist shot from Tarasenko. Oh, Ovechkin does it again! He's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
Moscow's Alex Ovechkin, the world's best scorer, captains the Russian team.
Nobody better in the game. Look at that play.
Evgeny Malkin has nearly 300 goals and has lifted the Stanley Cup twice. Pavel Datsyuk collected over 900 points in his storied NHL career.
What a move! Right in! Scores! Wow! Oh, Datsyuk indeed, that's a beauty!
Panarin scores!
Artemi Panarin, Calder Trophy winner, brings youth and an exciting offensive ability. After not medaling at the 2014 Olympics, the Russian team is a sure bet to make noise at the World Cup.
All right, we're going to talk to Alex Ovechkin in a moment. One thing I'd like to say, I'd like to thank Pavel Datsyuk for all the years he's given us. I love watching him play. I don't know how much longer he's going to be playing, but that's one of the greatest players I've ever seen play. So, Pavel, thanks for the memories. Here you got, I'm going to break some news here. I hear you got married this summer.
Yeah.
The question is, I know I've done interviews with you, and you always tell me what a great cook your mother is. Now, who is cooking in the household, your wife or your mother?
Wife.
Is she as good a cook as your mother?
Yeah, she'll learn quick. She'll learn quick.
Alex, what about this team? What's going to make it go, or what's going to make it stop?
First of all, I think our goaltending is unbelievable. All three goalies can play. Doesn't matter what situation are. Obviously, we have a talented group of guys. Especially offense, I think, and we're going to help our defense to play better and try to win the game and move forward.
You love these international games where your Russian team plays against the rest of the world, don't you? You get fired up about it.
Yeah, when you play for a country, it doesn't matter which tournament. It's just you play with all your hearts, and I think the fans love it as well.
You know, Alex, Canada made a couple of tactical decisions about young players. In 1981, we did not take Paul Coffey. And we
not a good enough skater.
We got beat 8-1 in the final game by you. In '84, we thought maybe not time for Mario Lemieux, and in Torino in '06, we thought maybe not yet for Sidney Crosby. But at the World Cup of Hockey in 2004, the first time I really laid eyes on you with the best of the best was at the World Cup at Air Canada Centre in Toronto, and you came out against Slovakia, and you scored, and you were the first star. Do you have a great memory of being a kid and coming to the World Cup?
Yeah, obviously it was a huge experience. I was 18 years old, or 19. First time I play in a huge tournament like that. Obviously, the all names in the locker room, outside the locker room, just to be in this atmosphere is unbelievable. And I get lucky to play a couple of games. I scored one goal. I was out of my mind. I was happy.
Was there one player that you were so thrilled to meet when you got into that dressing room?
Pavel Datsyuk.
There you go. Well, that was a nice touch.
That's a good segue right there.
Thank you, Pavel, again. Fantastic. The great eight, Alex Ovechkin.
Next, they took gold at the 2006 Olympics, silver in 2014. With some of the strongest defensemen in the game, please welcome Team Sweden. The forwards, Michael Backlund, Nicholas Backstrom, Patrick Berglund, Louis Eriksson, Philip Forsberg, Carl Hagelin, Patrick Hornquist, Marcus Kruger, Gabriel Landeskog, Daniel Sedin, Henrik Sedin, Jacob Silverberg, Carl Soderberg. On defense, Matthias Ekholm, Oliver Ekman-Larsson, Victor Hedman, Nicholas Chalmerson, Eric Carlson, Hampus Lindholm, and Anton Strawman. And in goal, Jonas Enroth, Henrik Lundqvist, and Jacob Markstrom.
Reuniting after a stellar run at the 2014 Olympics, the silver medalists intend to impress at the World Cup. Strong defense and goaltending are the backbone of the Swedish team.
Save!
save by Lundqvist.
Henrik Lundqvist is still one of the premier netminders in the world.
You have got to be kidding me. He is in a league of his own.
In front of the King, the defense is led by NHL stars Erik Karlsson, Oliver Ekman-Larsson, and Victor Hedman.
Stop that!
The impressive offensive load is carried by Captain Henrik Sedin, along with his brother Daniel Sedin, both perennial NHL All-Stars.
Nice pass. Backstrom shoots, scores!
The Swedish team won Olympic gold in 2006. Now it seeks a World Cup title to match.
So, Daniel and Henrik Sedin, again, like Datsuk, the thrills you two have given us. And Daniel, you're an Olympic champion, so it can't get any bigger than that to be from Sweden and bring home a gold medal. What do you remember about 06?
Just the team we had with Sundin, Lidström, Forsberg, Alfredsson, a lot of older guys, and just the team coming together and winning that tournament. It was a great feeling from day one till after that gold medal game.
That pass, I remember Mats and obviously Lidström with the bomb that won it for you, Henrik. Same question, your reflection on 2006 and winning it all there.
Yeah, it was very special for us coming in there as young guys and just being around the older guys there on a daily basis, seeing how they prepared for games. And it was neat for us, and to be able to win against Finland in the final two made it even better.
The whole crowd was Canadian. We all thought we'd be in the final, and of course it was Finland-Sweden, as you say. You had the 4 Vancouver Canucks, so that made it very special.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know coming back to Vancouver too, it was a big deal back there as well. So it was neat to be able to bring the medals back there.
Marcus Naslund, Matthias Ohlund, if you're wondering about that with the two Sedins. And what about Daniel Alfredsson becoming a Canadian citizen? Henrik, you know, you've both contributed so much to the Lower Mainland in BC. I just think that's a lovely touch. He's obviously proud of Gothenburg and Sweden, but he thinks enough of Canada. He's joining our ranks. I'd love to hear your thought on that.
I think coming from Sweden, I think it's to play in Canada for such a long time. It's they're two very similar countries, and people are, I think, the same in both countries as well. Very down to earth, and they've been very, very good to us in Vancouver, and it's just playing in a lot of Canadian cities too. It's great cities to play in.
Your captain, Henrik Sedin, and Daniel. Barry.
Well, Ronnie, I got Erik Karlsson right here, one of the best defensemen in the NHL. He's already ripped my suit, and he was also asking if you could tell the difference between the brothers. So he's on fire over here. Erik, how is it possible in today's NHL that you are the only player on any of the World Cup teams from Ottawa?
How it's possible? I don't know. You're going to have to ask someone else, because I don't elect all the teams. I think we have a good enough team to have more players, but unfortunately that's not the case. And you know, they're back home in Ottawa having a good camp.
Erik, how does a country like Sweden develop such a great group of defensemen over a short period of years? You guys are all pretty well the same age, but you're all very talented. You're skilled. You can skate. You're great defensively. How is that group built from one small country?
I don't know. It's tough to say exactly what it is, but I think, you know, we've had a great generation of good players before that, you know, with Lidström leading the pack. And I think, you know, growing up watching players like that, you know, it inspires kids to play hockey. And you know, that's what inspires pretty much everybody standing up here. You know, it's those guys that led the way. And that's probably why, you know, we have the group of guys that we have right now that are so successful.
Good luck in the tournament. You're fun to watch. I can guarantee that. Back to you, Ronnie.
And we'll just say, that's Sweden. Good luck.
Parade of Nations continues at the 2016 Pepsi World Cup of Hockey Premier Party. Next, Team Finland and the young all-stars of Team North America. We'll be right back.
One day, a rider made a decision. The decision to ride on and save money. He decided to save money by switching his motorcycle insurance to Geico. There's no shame in saving money. Ride on, ride proud. Geico Motorcycle. Great rates for great rides.
This is the last place you'd expect us to talk about Napa leather, luxury appointments, or restaurant review apps. Then again, you probably didn't think you'd need your survival skills back on the road either. Jeep Grand Cherokee. Conquer all the world's most challenging places with the most awarded SUV ever. Get 0% financing for 60 months plus 500 Jeep Celebration Event bonus cash on 2016 Jeep Grand Cherokee models.
So why the Marines?
Go on there and take it!
Because this is the land that I love, the country I'm honored to serve.
I like where you're going with this.
Introducing Cheetos Chicken Fries. Chicken on the inside, dangerously cheesy on the outside. Only at Burger King.
We're downtown to see if guys can tell the difference between a Joseph A. Banks suit and more expensive designer brands. Which one is the Armani suit? The polka dotted tie. Please reveal. Oh my goodness. Do they all say Joseph A. Bank? Very impressive. Joseph A. Bank, the new tradition since 1905.
You don't compromise, and you never settle. So why wear glasses with just any progressive lenses? See the difference with Verilux. The only progressive lens brand with lenses designed using wave technology for smooth transitions and sharp vision. Ask about Verilux and never compromise your vision.
Now get up to a $90 rebate by mail when you purchase glasses and sunglasses featuring select Essilor brands. Ask your eye care professional for details.
Everyone has an origin story. The place you're born that stays in your blood. Until the day comes when you're called somewhere new. Their people become your people. Their hopes, your responsibility. Until finally, they consider you a native son. And that's when you realize a person can be from two places at once.
They took bronze in Sochi, silver at the 2016 World Championships, and gold at this year's World Juniors. Please welcome Team Finland. The forwards, Sebastian Aho, Alexander Barkov, Jonas Donskoy, Valtteri Filppula, Michael Granlund, Eric Halla, Jussi Jokinen, Mikko Koivu, Leo Komarov, Ori Korpikoski, Patrick Laine, Jori Laterra, Toivu Teravainen. On defense, Jyrki Jokipaka, Sami Lepisto, Esa Lindell, Oli Mata, Billy Polka, Rasmus Ristolainen, and Sami Vatanen. And in goal, Mikko Koskinen, Tuukka Rask, and Pekka Rinne.
The last time the World Cup was held in 2004, Finland lost to Canada in the final.
Canada wins by a single goal over a very spirited Finnish hockey team.
Team Finland's greatest strength starts on the back end. Tuukka Rask is one of the best backstops in the game. He was on the ice for Finland when it won bronze in the last Olympic Games. Finland also has Pekka Rinne minding the net. The three-time Vezina finalist is no newcomer to international competition. Stanley Cup champion Oli Mata is ready to solidify the defense.
Shoots, he scores! Score! Teravainen!
Young gun Teuvo Teravainen will help lead the offensive charge.
Now snap it off, he scores!
Team Finland has high hopes in Toronto as it seeks gold.
Ronnie, I got Oli Mata down here, young defenseman for Pittsburgh. It's been quite a year for you. You battled injuries, some tough ones, come back, get playing, not as much as you're used to. All of a sudden you get in the playoffs, you have a really good playoffs for Pittsburgh, and you win the Stanley Cup, and another thing you're added to the World Cup team here of Finland. So it's been a pretty good year for you.
Yeah, it's been awesome. Finally had a healthy year, and it feels good. And I'm really excited for the World Cup right now.
One of the things that people noticed was that the Finns win a lot of these tournaments. You know, at the start going in, they're never favored really very often, but yet at the end they're in it for a bronze, a silver, a gold quite often. Why is this team can do that? Why is this team maybe on paper not as good as some of the other teams, but all of a sudden they win the championship?
Well, I think when you put that jersey on, everybody knows you lose your ego, you play for a team, and that's our strength, and that's been our strength for a long time.
Is Jussi Jokinen still the best shootout guy on the team?
Absolutely.
Back to you, Ronnie.
You know, Barry, obviously the Sedins got to brag a little about a win against Finland. Let's return the favor. Mikko Koivu. The Koivus mean so much to the game in Finland and to us too. And before I even get to anything, because you're captain of the Minnesota Wild, St. Paul, Minneapolis is wonderful hockey country. Mikko, just seeing the scene here in Toronto is pretty special, isn't it?
It is special, and it's always great to see all the fans coming for the players, and great for a game of hockey.
Mikko scored or engineered a goal actually from the point. In 2011, they won the World Championship, Finland, and they're doing it a lot lately. But he went in and did the dirty work down low to get the puck back when they were trailing 1-0 to the Swedes late in the second, and then they ended up winning the game 6-1. That has to be one of the highlights of your career.
Well, it was a lot of fun, and it means a lot to for us players, but also people back home and for the fans. So it was a great experience.
Patrik Laine, second overall. Winnipeg's all excited. Who was your hero? Who were the ones that he looks up to you? Who did you look up to?
Well, I think I had to, well, for sure my brother, but also Timo Selänne and Jari Kurri.
Can't beat that. Team Finland, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck. Jay.
Hi, everybody. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. There's a bunch of hockey players behind me. Wait, first of all, can you believe the players we've seen tonight? Pretty good, eh? All right, we got one team to go. And while I don't want to say we've saved the best for last in particular because Canada already came out, where am I going? What? Bye, guys. I'll see ya. Finland, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. Thanks for telling Finland where to go. All right, this next team holds something of a special place in, I think, a lot of our hearts because as Canadians, it's our birthright to know we raise the best hockey players in the world. They're our greatest export next to potash, which, yeah, potash! We're really rich in potash production. But with greatness comes pretty serious rivalry. And just once, wouldn't it be nice to see rivals working together, creating something bigger than themselves? Well, leave it to the World Cup of Hockey to bring the magic. Please, put your adorable hands together for the All-Star 23 Under-24 Team North America!
The forwards, Sean Couturier, Jonathan Drouin, Jack Eichel, Johnny Gaudreau, Dylan Larkin, Nathan McKinnon, Austin Matthews, Connor McDavid, JT Miller, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Brandon Saad, Mark Scheifele, Vincent Trocheck. On defense, Aaron Ekblad, Shane Gostisbehere, Seth Jones, Ryan Murray, Colton Parayko, Morgan Riley, and Jacob Trouba. And in goal, John Gibson, Connor Hellebuyck, and Matt Murray.
Youth shall inherit the earth, but is it ready to capture the World Cup? Comprised of the best 23 and under from Canada and the U.S.
Dangerous combo is controlled backhand. Scores!
Team North America may not be as seasoned in international play as other teams, but what they lack in experience, they make up in pedigree.
All I can say is absolutely wow.
Coming off the World Championships, 2015 first pick Connor McDavid comes home to Ontario to showcase his talent once again.
McDavid trying to split the defense. McDavid, what a play, what a goal! Oh my!
Those young legs will be backed up by Ontario's own Matt Murray. After last season's incredible Stanley Cup victory, he will be a force guarding the crease. The question may not be are they ready, but is the world ready for them?
McKinnon against Halak.
That's just filthy.
So I have Johnny Hockey to my left, Johnny Gaudreau, the great Calgary Flame, and Jack Eichel from just down the road, the Buffalo Sabres. And Jack, when you came in with some of the guys for the top prospects visit the Stanley Cup, and Don Cherry put you on Coach's Corner, and tell the folks what you did that night for Don.
I gave him a USA Hockey polo.
And you know how that went over with Don. It's funny because Johnny could play for Team USA. I think you could play. Dylan, there's a lot of guys on this North American squad could actually be on the parent team. So that's maybe tough for them, but must be extremely exciting for you to be in this tournament.
Yeah, I think it's great for all of us. It's a pretty unique situation here with Team North America, so we get to be a part of history, and we're just excited for it.
Over the course of World Cups, certainly the New York Islanders, Edmonton Oilers hated one another, and they played in '84 together. Philadelphia, Edmonton in '87. So how have you bonded? How have you made that happen?
I think we've bonded pretty quickly. I mean, we're all pretty similar guys, and we've had a good time getting to know each other, so it wasn't too hard.
Love of the game goes a long way, Jack. Thanks. Barry.
Ronnie, that might be the most college guys I've ever seen you around.
That's right.
Oh, I got a pretty good one here. He didn't go to college, but I think the people in Toronto know him. Austin Matthews. I think you're going to be cheered for in Toronto for a long time. What's your last few months of your life been like? You get drafted #1. All of a sudden, then you're picked to the under-24 team. A team that really looks good and are doing a lot of damage. It must be like you're just, every day you wake up and think, man, I'm the luckiest guy in the world.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the summer's been a blur, but now to finally be here, hockey's back and started. I think everybody's looking forward to this weekend.
Austin, who is the fastest guy in this team? You throw in Larkin, all of a sudden he comes in, he looks like the fastest guy in the team. Eichel at times looks like the fastest guy in the team. Who is, and you can be the guy. Are you the fastest guy in this team? If not, who is?
I'm going to have to go with Seth Jones.
The defenseman is the fastest guy in the team?
Yeah, he's sneaky quick. He gets up and down the ice really fast, so I definitely go with him.
Which player have you loved playing against the most? You watching as a kid growing up, who have you really loved being out there against?
It was pretty special playing against a guy like Anze Kopitar, last week. Obviously a very special player, so one of the guys I really look up to in the league, so that was pretty awesome.
Well, Ronnie, you're going to get to interview this guy for the next 15 years, so I did it today.
Hey, Barry, I don't know if it's you or Austin want to refute this, Connor, about the fastest guy on the team?
No, Jonesy's pretty quick, so we'll let him take this one.
Hey, listen, Air Canada Centre in Toronto, it's always nice to go to a rink where you have a great memory. So I'll give you a choice. I did this with Austin last year when he visited us for Coach's Corner, and I asked what's the biggest goal you scored, and he actually picked his first pro goal in Switzerland over World Championships. For you, World Juniors, quarterfinals against Denmark, you made an incredible Ovechkin-like assist on a goal by Curtis Lazar, or you can pick the goal you scored in that game, which was the 4th goal for Canada, or you can have the 3rd goal Canada scored in the gold medal triumph, which was a really pretty goal. Which is it, your favorite?
I don't think I would take the one against Denmark, seeing as we won 8-0, so it wasn't necessarily the biggest goal I've ever scored, but I think the one against Russia, in my hometown and in front of all these great fans here in Toronto, I think it was definitely really special.
From Newmarket, Ontario, just up the road, Connor McDavid.
Coming up next at the 2016 Pepsi World Cup of Hockey Premier Party, the Killers.
90% of spy work is distraction.
What the hell do you expect? This is a team, Bob!
Oh, my God. On Central Intelligence, unrated.
Now that FedEx has helped us simplify our e-commerce, we can focus on bigger issues, like our passive-aggressive environment.
We're not passive-aggressive. Hey. There are no bad suggestions here, no matter how lame they are.
Well said, Anne. I've always admired how you just say what's in your head, without thinking. Very brave.
Good point, Ted. You're living proof that looks aren't everything.
Thank you.
Welcome.
So, FedEx helps simplify our e-commerce business, and this is not a passive-aggressive environment.
I just want to say you guys are doing a great job.
What's that supposed to mean?
FedEx, helping small business simplify e-commerce.
Whopper. Fries. Soda. $10. Someone's gonna get fired.
Fired and Flame Grilled. Get 2 100% beef Whopper sandwiches, 2 fries, and 2 drinks now for just $10. It's the 2 for $10 Whopper meal, only at Burger King.
HD Glass. The difference between branches and antlers. For $200, miss nothing, save everything. Cabela's Intensity HD Binoculars. Great price, lifetime guarantee. Only at Cabela's.
Our September weekend sale is here. Save up to 60% on almost everything in the store. With Executive and Joseph sport coats just $159, and all 1905 jeans are just $49. Only at Joseph A. Bank.
No.
PlayStation.
With my moderate to severe Crohn's disease, I was always searching for ways to manage my symptoms. I thought I had it covered. Then I realized managing was all I was doing. When I finally told my doctor, he said Humira was for people like me, who've tried other medications but still experience the symptoms of moderate to severe Crohn's disease. In clinical studies, the majority of patients on Humira saw significant symptom relief, and many achieved remission.
Humira can lower your ability to fight infections, including tuberculosis. Serious, sometimes fatal infections and cancers, including lymphoma, have happened, as have blood, liver, and nervous system problems, serious allergic reactions, and new or worsening heart failure. Before treatment, get tested for TB. Tell your doctor if you've been to areas where certain fungal infections are common, and if you've had TB, hepatitis B, are prone to infections, or have flu-like symptoms or sores. Don't start Humira if you have an infection.
If you're still just managing your symptoms, ask your gastroenterologist about Humira. With Humira, remission is possible.
The first top 10 matchup of the season.
Florida State, Louisville, tomorrow at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific on ABC.
Oh, man. Maybe we'll go with Bad Blood by Taylor Swift.
God, you put me on the spot here. There's a lot of stuff going through my head right now.
I've always liked Lose Yourself by Eminem, so I'll go with that.
I'm drawing blanks right now.
I'd probably pick a funny one. Like, I always think about the baseball players when they come out, and if I had to pick one, it'd be like, simply the best, or something, something really cocky.
I might have to go through my phone. I got nothing. Thank God this isn't live TV, huh?
Probably some AC/DC song just to get the blood flowing a little bit.
We used to come out to that Jock Jam song, that very first, like, are you ready for this? And we used to skate a million miles around the ice, so I think that'd be pretty funny to come out to that as a grown-up now.
I like the Panda song, but I don't even know why. I don't even know who sings it. I just know they say Panda a lot of times.
The Ryan Kessler Show continues here on the World Cup of Hockey Preview Show. We can't get enough of Kessler out here. Oh, how about you guys? Favorite walk-up music you come out to, Brett?
Wow,
you're like Kessler.
really?
You're locked up right
Come
now.
on,
Neil
Howard.
Young. Oh man, I already said it.
I'm going to go with Pearl Jam, Animal.
Now listen, Kid Rock this time. Come on, Bob with the Bob. Let's mix it up a little.
Yeah, any song on that Cowboy album. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, some
I
good
wrote
choices
Cowboy,
there. Man. We stumped Holly and Ryan Kessler. How about the Killers? They're great coming into you from Toronto.
Jay, first of all, thank you for being here. You're such a great Canadian, Jay Baruchel. So, 4 studio albums, the B-side compilation, Sawdust, amazing. The Greatest Hits, Direct Hits, amazing. Royal Albert Hall Live, 22 million albums sold.
Okay, let's just speed up the trivia, old man, so we can actually get them out here.
You know me, once I get gooned. Ladies and gentlemen, Flowers, your hero, me too. Brandon, right out of Vegas, home of the newest NHL team. Would you please welcome the Killers?
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. Now I'm falling. I'll make you sick, and it's all in my head. But she's touching his chest. Now he takes off her dress. Now let me go. But I just can't look. It's killing me, and it's taking control. Toronto, jealousy, turning saints into the sea, swimming through sick lullaby, choking on your alibi. But it's just the destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eye, 'cause I'm Mr. Price. Well, I never, well, I never, well, hello. We're the Killers, brought to you by way of fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. You sit there in your heartache, you waiting on some beautiful boy to save you from your old ways. You play forgiveness, watch it now. Here he comes. He doesn't look a thing like Jesus, but he talks like a gentleman, like you imagine when you were young. Can we climb this mountain? I don't know. Higher now than ever before. I know we can make it if we take it slow. Let's take it easy, easy now. Watch it go. We're burning down the highway skyline on the back of the hurricane that started turning when you were young. When you were young. And sometimes you close your eyes and see the place where you used to live when you were young. They say the devil's water, it ain't so sweet. You don't have to drink right now, but you can dip your feet every once in a little while. Sing me a lullaby, come on! Say, you sit there in your heartache, you waiting on some beautiful boy to say
right, our thanks to Jay Baruchel, Rob McLean, our man Barry Melrose, the entire crew. What a show they're putting on there in Toronto. Alongside Chris Chelios, Brett Hall, I'm Adnan Virk. I'll say this, I don't go to a ton of concerts. Chris, you're the music guy here, but the Killers sounded great, didn't they?
Yeah, great group. The music guy.
Well, I was going to say, because Kid Rock...
Holly's actually the music guy. I love music. He knows music. But 2 great songs. How's that?
All right, Brett, what did you think?
It
was
a great night. A lot of enthusiasm for the tournament. It's going to be a wonderful time. Yeah, and it's for the fans, so they had a beautiful night. Looked like a great crowd.
It's almost well done. It's almost like we were there, right?
Well
Even though we're in Bristol, Connecticut. So
beautiful Bristol, Connecticut.
Thank you very much. Almost as if we were there. In case you're not familiar with the World Cup of Hockey, here's a little bit of history here, guys. Toronto 2016. This is the 3rd ever World Cup of Hockey. It's been 12 years since the last one. So Canada lifted the trophy in 2004. Martin Brodeur was great in that. 1996, my 2 new best friends, Chris Chelios and tourney scoring leader Brett Hull. Tremendous for the American team as they won. It was the Canada Cup that started it all, with Canada winning 4 of the 5 between 76 and 91. The lone blemish was that 81 loss to the Soviets, fresh off the disappointment of Lake Placid against USA. And the Canada Cup and the World Cup have never lacked in star power. There's no difference here. Look at these names. Brett's dad, you see there, Toronto 2016, 6 nations, 2 all-star teams, the world's best fighting for their crest. So once again, here's the group breakdown. Got USA, Canada, Czech Republic, and Europe. And in Group B, it's Finland, North America, Russia, and Sweden. And the way it's going to work is the top 2 teams from Group A would face the top 2 teams from Group B. And as for the group stage scoring, EA Sports is going to help us out here. So, World Cup being played with NHL rules, that means a win in regulation, you get 2 points, 0 points if you lose in regulation. Now, if you're tied after regulation, same as in the NHL, 3-on-3 overtime for 5 minutes. If you are still tied, off to a 3-round shootout, and the win in overtime gets you 2 points. The losing team gets 1 point. EA Sports showing off some nice moves there. Good deke as well. As you can see, which of these teams will be celebrating when it's all said and done. So, the return of the World Cup. First and foremost here, Brett, what's going to be the quality of the level of play? Obviously, these guys are coming off the summer. Do you think we're going to see sharp hockey being played at a high level?
Absolutely. These are the best players in the world. It's going to be fantastic with a lot of high energy to go along with the high-level skill. Yeah, they're all ready. The team that had the biggest disadvantage was Team Europe. You know, they flew over, had to play 2 games right away against the fastest team in the tournament. So everybody's ready now. And they don't have an anthem, the poor guys.
Yeah, that's good. Perry asked that question. Like, what language are you guys speaking?
Right.
Like,
well, why don't they play "We Are the World"?
Something that would unify the entire country. See, Brett is the music guy. I apologize. I should have realized he's got "We Are the World"
Great
on the
choice.
parade. These guys have played, and as I said, they were champions back in 1996. A great moment for USA Hockey. Let's go back here. Look at Shelley already barking away there. There's Brett Hull, who's the tournament scoring leader. Take me back, boys. What do you think when you see this kind of video, Chris?
Well, I think it's just a fantastic goal. Yeah, I mean, of course it was Brett, but I mean, you scored it again, of course. But, yeah, I mean, this goal, the Amante goal, it just goes anything. After you win, you look back at all the plays and how big they were. The intensity was incredible for a summer tournament, and it was from day one, just like the pre-tournament games we had. They were very physical, very rough, and very intense. I'd go as far as saying vicious, you know. Not just the physical part, fights, guys getting kicked out for stick, altercation. It was crazy how quickly it heated up, but we played a lot of exhibition games against them.
You hear this question all the time, too. How do you compare? You won 2 Stanley Cups. You won 3 Stanley Cups, played as a U.S. Olympian 4 times. You played for your country numerous times. How do you compare winning a cup versus playing for your country?
Well, I look at it in 2 ways. They're separate animals. To be able to play for your country, to be able to play with a group of guys that you normally don't play with, you come together, you gel in a short time, and to win is so special. To get a medal, to win the World Cup, it is very special. But as a hockey player, the holy grail to me is the Stanley Cup. But they're both wonderful. Yeah, I mean, no bigger stage than the Olympics or World Cups when you're playing for a country. I don't know if I could compare which bigger cup but playing for a country, there's something about it, especially the Europeans. You know, they don't grow up watching hoisting the Stanley Cup. It's world championships and world tournaments for them. So, you know, for us North Americans, it's really special to be able to represent your country and then have the success that we've had over the course of our careers.
You sometimes hear the Stanley Cup playoffs. It's grueling. It's a marathon, 2 months. This is a sprint. 2 weeks, it's very condensed. But like you said, the patriotism is enormous for anybody playing in this. Certainly playing for USA in this tournament overall. Chris, what are the expectations? If Canada's the favorite, which I think everybody agrees with, where is Team USA ranked?
You know, favorite because what they've accomplished. But again, USA, anything but winning this thing would be a big disappointment to them. They feel it's their turn. They came up short the last few tournaments against Canada each time. So I really think they believe that this is their tournament to win.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll be a failure if they don't win, but I think it'll be a failure if they don't play somebody in that final 2 out of 3 match. And it's, I think you said it all along. It's Quick's tournament.
Yeah.
He's going to have to backbone Team USA because I really just don't think they have enough scoring to be able to win games 5-4 like that. They're going to have to win 2-1, 3-2, maybe in overtime, maybe in a shootout, and he's going to have to backbone the victories.
Yep. And clearly, that's how John Tortorella has built this team. Defense on out, and you're right. You hope for a good goaltender in Quick, who's won Stanley Cups with the LA Kings before. Here's where the USA gets it kicked off tomorrow against Europe at 3:30 Eastern on ESPN2. Huge game against Canada, Tuesday, 8 o'clock Eastern on ESPN, and then on Thursday against the Czech Republic, 8 o'clock Eastern. All these games on ESPN or ESPN2, and of course the Watch ESPN app. Leah Hextall talked with Team USA about their expectations going in.
Adnan, in the inaugural World Cup of Hockey in 1996, Team USA shocked the hockey world by defeating Canada, led by names such as Hall, Chelios, Richter, and Amante. Now, 20 years later, the sweaters have changed to Kane, Kessler, Pavelski, and Quick. But even though the names have changed, the challenge, it remains the same. The road to the top of the hockey world will go through Canada.
Canada's probably the best team in the world right now. They've won the past couple Olympics, and we have to prove that we can beat them to beat anyone else. And when you feel like you can beat the best, I guess you kind of have that feeling of confidence.
You're going to see the intensity amp up a little bit, the nastiness amp up, and now it's for real, and now guys are playing for keeps. It's win or bust for us as well. We have a team that can do some special things. We just like Canada, we got to put it all together and get on the same page here.
A page which consists of a simple, aggressive style of play, preached by USA's head coach.
To get your team to play under a team concept and have the identity that everybody buys into and be selfless while you're doing it as a player, that is the most important thing.
But before Tuesday's highly anticipated contest against the Canadians, Team USA will face a challenge the 1996 World Cup of Hockey champions did not, as they will open the tournament against the 8-country collaboration Team Europe on Saturday. Adnan?
All right, Leah, thank you very much. Good stuff. We look forward to what Team USA will do. How about some predictions? Brett and Chris are going to tell us, including key players to look forward to, X factors you do not want to miss. These two czars of the touchscreen.
Perhaps if chickens bothered to fly, they'd have more meat on those wings. Until then, Arby's will dip this in buffalo sauce. Arby's, we have the meats.
You guys ever tried one of these bars made over at Right Twix?
Why? Our special cookie is cascaded with caramel and cloaked in chocolate.
Never wondered?
Try both. Pick a side. Twix.
Our September weekend sale is here. Save up to 60% on almost everything in the store. With Executive and Joseph sport coats just $159, and all 1905 jeans are just $49. Only at Joseph A. Bank.
Man, Arby's chicken sandwiches have really let themselves go. They barely fit on the bun anymore. Someone should say something. Arby's, we have the meats.
Everyone has an origin story. The place you're born that stays in your blood. Until the day comes when you're called somewhere new. Their people become your people. Their hopes, your responsibility. Until finally, they consider you a native son. And that's when you realize a person can be from two places at once.
ESPN College Football Primetime, presented by Hampton by Hilton. Hit the road to follow your team this season and stay at Hampton by Hilton. Fuel up for game day with free hot breakfast or our Breakfast on the Run bags. And after a full day of cheering on your team, kick back at one of our 2,000 locations nationwide. Book your football getaway at Hampton.com to score a guaranteed discount. And catch ESPN College Football Primetime Saturday nights all season long. ESPN.
Can change in the blink of an eye. Be watching. Analyze. Ready. I'm a member of February online thing company. Responsibly free.
We continue here on the World Cup of Hockey preview show. Make sure you join us on Saturday. Team USA gets it kicked off against Team Europe, 3:30 Eastern on ESPN2 tomorrow. And then the Czech Republic against Canada. Coverage begins 7 Eastern on ESPN News. It'll be Linda, Chris, and Brett. And then I'll be back with the boys on Sunday for Sweden versus Russia, 3 Eastern on ESPN. And then North America facing Finland, 8 o'clock Eastern on ESPN2. Great hockey action Saturday and Sunday all weekend. If you love the pucks, you're going to get this place to be. Let's take a look back at the top 5 players of the pre-tournament. Finland, USA, John Carlson, the outlet. Great puck movement.
Wheeler to Kessler. Beautiful goal.
Yeah.
Great outlet pass by Carlson.
5-on-5, just a great rush and finishing it off perfectly.
USA won 2 of 3 pre-tournament games. How about number 4, Sweden, Finland? Pekka Rinne putting on a show.
This is like the triple Lindy. 3 unbelievable saves.
I mean, Finland got a good look at that. All their defensemen watching their goalie make great saves.
Best seat in the house.
The triple Lindy. Our producer Mark Schumann said that like the Lindy Ruff, the triple Lindy. There you go. Rinne, 44 saves. Sweden and Europe. This is Leon Draisaitl. Cross-ice pass around Ekholm, and he beats Lundqvist.
That's beautiful. Look at the long reach. I don't think the Swedish defense would think he could get it.
And the goalie wasn't ready for the chip shot, obviously. He just kind of swung at it.
I would have pulled him right there.
Sure you would. Czech Republic and Russia.
Unbelievable toe
Candace
save.
just put it. Look at Bobrovsky. What about Bob?
That's why you stretch, kids.
Save of the pre-tournament.
Beautiful. Hence why Ovi said his goaltending's great.
North America and Europe. This is Nate McKinnon. Penalty shot against Jaroslav Halak to bite. Backhands for the goal.
I don't think I ever stick out that much in my whole career, let alone in a 5-second span.
Kind of a page out of Oshie.
Yeah, very.
Oshie.
Very Oshie-like.
Oshie.
Number 1 spot in the top 5 pre-tournament play. North America won 2 of its 3 pre-tournament games. How about the highest save percentage? Speaking of goalies, Michael Neuwirth led all goalies that played at least 100 minutes at a .978 save percentage. You see North America's Matt Murray, USA's Jonathan Quick, and Russia's Sergei Bobrovsky. Speaking of a goalie, Kevin Weeks going to be part of our coverage. He was with John Buccigross and another goalie, Darren Pang, earlier from Toronto.
Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody Pang Chung tonight. Darren Robert Pang back with an ESPN microphone. So glad you're with us for the World Cup. An ESPN veteran, of course, for the NHL. And say hello to Kevin Weeks. We'll be bringing you games here in Toronto along with Barry Melrose and Steve Levy. Let's begin since Canada is practicing behind us. Kevin Weeks playing for Canada in Canada. I can't think of another sport, another country that's analogous to the pressure these guys feel. Why so much pressure when you play hockey in Canada for Canada?
There's a sense of nationalistic pride, really, and Panger, you know this being born here as well, where everybody just expects Team Canada to win all the time, anytime there's a hockey puck that's out in play, and that's just what it is. And you grow up that way from minor hockey, coming through the system, junior, you name it, and of course any international competition where you wear the maple leaf, that's just the expectation. And listen, I've talked to a lot of guys on that ice right behind us, players and coaching staff alike. They want to embrace that. Mike Babcock and Sidney Crosby, they want to embrace that. They want to use that to their advantage. And they're certainly going to be a very spirited competitive bunch.
So how do you deal with that pressure, Darren? You guys both played net in the NHL, so you have the most pressure every game. So what's the best way to deal with that kind of national pressure?
Well, I think for every country that's playing, checking your ego at the door is a saying that maybe is overused, but I do believe that Canada has done it better than anyone else. They won in 2010 gold on home ice in Vancouver and in 2014 in Sochi. Not easy to do that. But no matter what their role is, they don't complain about their ice. They don't complain that their right-hand shot that usually plays the right side. They're playing the left side for Mike Babcock. That's the way it goes. And I think the team that buys in like that as early as possible is the team that probably gains the most amount of momentum.
Well, let's talk about Team USA then, coming off that and using that point. A team that maybe in the past, let's throw all the good players out there and let's see what happens. This year they take a different approach. We're playing on NHL ice, so obviously the Olympic ice is bigger. What has USA done specifically because let's face it, they built their team to beat Canada.
Well,
try to beat Canada.
Being on an NHL ice surface 200 feet by 85 feet benefits John Tortorella and Team USA. He's built this team to be mean-spirited, to be abrasive, and I think the one line to watch for Team USA, I know every time I've seen them in the preseason, I get excited. Justin Abdelkader, the Detroit Red Wings on the left side, a good Michigan kid from Muskegon, and then you've got David Backes, who just signed that 5-year deal with Boston. He's a guy that he never shies away from a hit. He always finishes his checks, and we've seen Dustin Byfuglien on the right side.
Yes.
It's the biggest, heaviest, meanest line that I've seen so far in the tournament, and they know their roles, and I think they set the tone for Team USA.
Know your roles. The World Cup of Hockey begins on ESPN Saturday afternoon. Team USA, Darren will be with Steve Levy and Barry Melrose. From Toronto, back to you.
All right, Booch and the boys, thank you very much. Well, since 1976, there have been 7 Canada Cups and World Cups held. It's been lopsided in Canada's favor. They finished as the champions in 5 of the events, with the U.S. winning the 1996 World Cup and the Soviet Union winning the 1981 Canada Cup. With more on what to expect in this tournament, let's go over to Brett and Chris. Brett.
Thanks, Adnan. Chris, let's get this started. My player to watch this tournament, Austin Matthews. #1 draft pick overall of Toronto Maple Leafs. Where's the tournament being held? Toronto. Yep. The whole world is watching him, especially the hockey fans in the city of Toronto. I'm looking forward to good things from him.
Yeah, all eyes are on him. We'll see how he handles the pressure, the media, everything. I'm going to have to go with one of my favorites, if not my favorite, Patrick Kane. He's been their best player as far as I'm concerned for the last 2 Olympics. What a year he's coming off, MVP year, wearing the A now, so I'm looking for big things from Patrick.
I don't blame you. My X factor, Ryan Kessler, Team USA. Big, strong, hard-hitting, goes to the net. He's creative, lots of good face-offs, penalty kill, power play. He's Team USA's X factor.
Great pick. He was one of their best players in Sochi until he hurt his hand. I'm going to go with Corey Perry. He's almost a clone of Kessler, maybe a little bit more offensive ability. He's always in the mix, whether he's on the scorecard or not. The other night, he was interfering with the goalie, and they were going to challenge it. They didn't. But he's always involved in big plays, and he's a leader for this team.
I agree. Who wins the tournament? I think the favorite is Canada. They cannot be beaten. Too deep from top to bottom. Great goaltending, great leadership in Sidney Crosby. They're the one to beat.
On paper, I'm going to have to agree with you, Hully. They've got it all, and what they've accomplished in the last few Olympics and World Championships, no doubt. But I'm going to go Team USA. It's their turn. They've built their team to play Canada. They've been eliminated by Canada, whether it's in the semifinals or the finals.
Close games, too.
Yes, 1-goal games every year. I think this is their year.
I don't know. It's a good pick. My MVP, I guess he's got to come from Canada, Patrice Bergeron. He's on a line with Crosby and Marchand. He does it all. Great on faceoffs, great defensively, and he's the guy who's been the benefactor of Crosby's great playmaking.
Right.
He's my MVP.
Yeah, they've been a great line. I'm going to go with Jonathan Quick. If they're going to win it, he's going to be the reason why. He's going to have to come up big, keep them in the games. Again, they've only lost by 1 goal each game. This is a year that I hope Jonathan Quick can take them to win the gold.
Great picks. Back to you, Adnan.
Man, these guys are good. Look at those touch screens. Excellent analysis. We'll keep these things rolling when it comes to greatness. How about the greatest Finns of all time? We'll count them down for you next.
Remain in your home to hear an exciting bundle offer. All contracts are binding. You must comply.
We got a runner.
Hey! Follow me!
Better TV starts now.
PlayStation.
There are a few who move toward the sounds of chaos. Forged in the crucible of training, they are the first to move toward the sounds of tyranny, injustice, and despair. They are the few, the proud, the Marines.
Americans don't celebrate the good enough canyon. We didn't aim to be second to the moon. Verizon doesn't settle for good enough either. So now we're introducing Verizon LTE Advanced. With 50% faster peak speeds in more than 450 cities coast to coast. So don't settle for an unlimited plan with limits. Switch now and get our best deal. 20 gigs of limitless data with 4 lines for only $160. Welcome to the Next Gen Network.
People say I'm scary. I say scary is not knowing how a cable bill of over $100 got so expensive.
Say goodbye to the way TV used to be. Introducing Sling TV. Instantly stream over 25 channels, including the most popular live sports and shows, for just $20 a month.
Stop paying too much for TV.
Take back TV and save. Go to slingtv.com and watch now for 7 days free.
Whopper. Fries. Soda. $10. Someone's gonna get fired.
Fired and Flame Grilled. Get 2 100% beef Whopper sandwiches, 2 fries, and 2 drinks now for just $10. It's the 2 for $10 Whopper meal, only at Burger King.
This is the last place you'd expect us to talk about Napa leather, luxury appointments, or restaurant review apps. Then again, you probably didn't think you'd need your survival skills back on the road either. Jeep Grand Cherokee. Conquer all the world's most challenging places with the most awarded SUV ever. Get 0% financing for 60 months, plus 500 Jeep Celebration Event bonus cash on 2016 Jeep Grand Cherokee models.
Can I get anyone a beer?
Make it a Red's Apple Ale.
Red's Apple Ale, also for a limited time in ginger apple.
Everyone has an origin story. The place you're born that stays in your blood. Until the day comes when you're called somewhere new. Their people become your people. Their hopes, your responsibility. Until finally, they consider you a native son. And that's when you realize a person can be from 2 places at once.
It certainly was a great night in Toronto. This was earlier tonight. The Fan Village premiere party, the Distillery District, which is a great part of town. You see all the players being introduced, and Ron MacLean and Barry Melrose, along with Jay Baruchel as the host, welcoming everybody there. Really cool event. The Killers were playing. This was a ton of fun there. Wish we could have been there, but it was almost like we were there. We could feel the vibe. Pantheon of Greatness. These guys, you know, are in the Pantheon of Greatness when it comes to greatest American hockey players of all time. But we're going to be going through each team. Really fun idea here. The fans are going to vote who the greatest is, and then a panel of ESPN experts will vote on the other 3. So it's the Mount Rushmore of hockey, so to speak, with each of these countries. So Finland first up. These are the Pantheon of Greatness nominees. You see 10 nominees here. So number 1 was voted by the fans, and then this panel of ESPN experts, along with worldwide online voting, combined for the other 3. So here we go. Number 1, the unanimous choice. The fans all said it's got to be this guy. It is the Finnish Flash. Teemu Selanne scored 76 goals, 132 points as a rookie in 92-93. Marks would still stand. 684 goals. Not as much as my man Brett Hull, but still good for 11th in the all-time list. And, of course, he was a Stanley Cup winner with Anaheim in 2007. So Selanne, no doubt, you think of Finland hockey. How about Saku Koivu? He returned after battling cancer in 2001-2002 to win the Masterton Trophy for perseverance and dedication. The first European captain in the history of the Montreal Canadiens, served 10 seasons in the role, tied with Jean Beliveau for the longest in franchise history. Teppo Numminen, yes, 5th all-time in games played among European players. He played 15 seasons with Winnipeg/Phoenix. Number 27, retired by the Coyotes. He was a 3-time Olympic medalist. Number 4, this is my favorite of the group, Jari Kurri, the great sniper. He teamed with Gretzky, one of the great tandems of all time. 601 goals, 19th the NHL's all-time list. He was a 4-time 50-goal scorer with a career best 71 back in 1984-85. So the Pantheon of Greatness, the greatest players in Finnish hockey. These are the 4. Pretty good cartoon/character here. Selanne, Kurri, Koivu, and look at Teppo Numminen. Got that scruff going, that playoff beard already.
The Riddler.
The Riddler. Chris, what do you think? Is all the guys you're thinking would finish hockey?
All deserving, but I didn't have it in that order.
Okay.
I mean, Selanne, for sure,
Are
number
you telling
1.
me you picked all 4 of those guys?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I just said I didn't, okay? All right? I picked Selanne for... Go ahead, Holly. Who'd you pick first?
Well, they're all fine, but I don't care who you take off the list except for Kurri and Selanne.
Those are the 2
Esa
no-brainers.
Tikkanen should be on the list. One of the greatest super pests in the history of the game. count them, Stanley Cups.
No, I'm with you. I got ticket in third behind Curry and Solani.
Perfect.
He was an abrasive player. Great, the kind of guy you walk in the room, you want to punch him in the face right when you see them. But he was
even when he's on your team.
Yeah, just annoying. Yeah, right. So, and then number 4, I had Koivu. What he had to go through the cancer, and then what he accomplished.
So the only one, Teppo Numminen, you would have taken out. Tikkanen would have been in. Who else, Brett, just missing the cutter in that mix?
Jari Lehtinen, one of the greatest defensive players. He won at least 2 Selkies and a Stanley Cup with me in Dallas. One heck of a player.
Yeah, you certainly know that firsthand. Tikkanen, it comes to mind. He's the kind of guy, like you said, you hate him if he's on the other team. If he's on your team, you hate him a little less. The Czech Republic will be breaking down on Saturdays. Linda Cohn will be here with Chris and Brett, and they'll talk about the greatest players ever when it comes to Czech hockey. Yes, I'm sure Dominik Hasek will be making an appearance when it comes to the all-time greats there, when it comes to the Czechs. Final thoughts of the World Cup of Hockey kickoff show, as we'll give you not only our predictions, but what to look forward to when the tournament officially kicks off tomorrow. Should be a ton of fun.
I like where you're going with this.
Introducing Cheetos Chicken Fries. Chicken on the inside, dangerously cheesy on the outside. Only at Burger King.
Boy, we're shipping a ton of these goofy glasses.
Yeah, well, we got to hand it to FedEx. They've helped make our e-commerce so easy, and now we're getting all kinds of new customers.
I know. Can you believe we're getting orders from Canada, Ireland?
This one is going to New Zealand.
New Zealand?
False alarm.
Hey, you guys are gonna scare away the deer. Idiots.
Providing global access for small business. FedEx.
90% of spy work is distraction.
But what the hell do you expect? I did the thing, Bob! Oh, my God.
On Central Intelligence, unrated.
Gore-Tex. Thinsulate. For $120, it's the boot that stands up without putting much down. Cabela's Iron Ridge boots. Great price. Lifetime guarantee. Only at Cabela's.
Our September weekend sale is here. Save up to 60% on almost everything in the store. With Executive and Joseph sport coats just $159, and all 1905 jeans are just $49. Only at Joseph A. Bank.
Hockey's back on ESPN.
Big stop by Quick. Quick with another stop. Quick, big test down in front. Down low. Scores! Kane!
Patrick Kane leads the Stars and Stripes against Big Z, Zdeno Chara, and the Europeans. It's the World Cup of Hockey. Team USA battles Team Europe. Tomorrow at 3:30 on ESPN2. Also streaming live on the ESPN app and watch ESPN.
Come with no data overages. We'll patrol. And we're
T plans with no data.
Can change in the blink of an eye. We watch. Anna, I'm ready. I'm a member of February. Online income. Responsibly free.
The World Cup of Hockey preview is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
All right, make sure you join us. The World Cup of Hockey officially kicks off tomorrow. Preliminary round action. USA against Europe on ESPN2, then the Czech Republic and Canada. Coverage begins at 7 on ESPN News. And then on Sunday, it's Sweden versus Russia on ESPN and North America versus Finland, 8 o'clock Eastern on ESPN2. All the action coming up on ESPN networks. All right, looking forward to tomorrow. First off, USA versus Team Europe. What do we look forward to?
USA is going to come out barnstorming, but they better make something happen and get some goals, because if they let Europe hang around.
Yeah, they got to be disciplined. You got Kopitar, Hossa, Gabrick, Halak. He's going to have to hopefully stand on his head, but I think Quick's going to beat Halak out.
And Zdeno Chara, who's the only guy who wears a jacket longer than Barry Melrose. As well, Canada and Czech Republic. What do you expect there?
Canada.
I mean, it's going to be a close game, closer game than people think, and Canada might not give up much, but I'm going with Canada.
I predict an overtime.
Yeah, see, that's an interesting feeling that you're having right now. Overtime perhaps tomorrow for Chris Cheller.
Why not?
No, we're not going in overtime. We'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy it, everybody.